Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with A Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Grayzone warfare. So in today's video, this is going to be a guide to the first few tasks in the game. For those of you guys that are new players to Grayzone warfare, this is going to get your feet wet and allow you to kind of get a little bit of a feel for the starter towns in the world of Lamang in Grayzone warfare. So with that being said, we'll be going through the first 3 quests in the game. They'll be one by each different vendor that you'll have access to. But real quick before we hop into that, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be super appreciated. Also, for those of you that may be new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you do not miss any of my future uploads. So once you enter into the world of Grayzone warfare, the first thing you're going to want to do at your home base is go to the vendors tab and accept the 3 quests from the 3 separate vendors. The first one being Recon from Handshake, and this is going to have you going to 3 separate locations around the starter town of whatever faction that you have chosen. Because for those of you that did not know, all 3 starter towns for all 3 separate factions are the exact same town. They're just rotated depending on which faction you pledge your allegiance to. So with First Recon, this is an early quest in the game, so they do give you a little bit of intel when it comes to the quest itself. The first thing that you have to do is you have to check the area around the gas station, and then it does give you a set of coordinates that will get you fairly close to the location based off of the grid system on your tactical map. You also have to check the convenience store as well as the demolished building. So do take note here, once you do find the gas station and the convenience store, these places will be highlighted on your tactical map as points of interest, but the demolished building is not a point of interest, so this will be something that you could miss unless you know exactly where it's at. And as you guys can see here on the tactical map, these red circles are the 3 locations of the places that you need to go and check out. You don't have to put a tracker down or anything like that, you just have to go find the locations and then extract back to the base for your reward. The second starting quest is Cash Retrieval, and this is a quest from Gunny, and this has you go out into the starter town and locate 2 separate areas where you need to take a tracker and place the tracker on these caches. As you guys can see here in the image, it does show coordinates next to it, but that only shows up once you complete the quest. So when you actually accept this quest, you will have to go into your mailbox because Gunny will actually give you 2 trackers for free. I highly recommend that you put those in your secure containers because if you lose those, you will have to go back to his items and then pay for new trackers. Also, do take note that if you look closely at the task in the vendor area, a lot of times they will come with pictures that detail the locations that you're going to need to go to. So this will make things easier for you moving forward. With that being said, here are the 2 locations of the tactical caches that you need to mark with the trackers. Once you place both trackers, all you need to do is head back to base and collect your reward. Now, last but not least is the Meds Wanted task from Lab Rat. So this one is pretty straightforward. It is really nice because if you actually read the description of the task and you look at the image above it, it clearly shows a water tower, and this is a very prominent point of interest in the starter town of all 3 factions. Do take note that when you actually pick up quest items in this game, they do physically go into your character's inventory. It does not go into a separate inventory for quest items like Tarkov does. So this will be a 2x2 slot item, so make sure you have inventory space for the item itself. Also, do make sure to be careful because there are quite a few NPCs around the water tower area as well as the houses directly to the east. For those of you that have had a hard time finding the water tower, here is the location on the tactical map that will take you right to the item itself. Once you get the item in your inventory, all you need to do is extract and hand it over to the lab rat and collect your reward. So with that being said, that is the first 3 starter quests for Grayzone warfare. This is really just you getting your feet wet, figuring out how the NPCs work with their tactics, as well as kind of finding your way around the starter town and the game itself. But like I said, that's where I'm going to be wrapping up today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, you found this guide helpful, make sure to drop a like because that will help push this video out to more people on YouTube. And for those of you that want to see more guides like this, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all content surrounding Grayzone warfare here on the channel. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.